What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jesse D123 back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be showing you guys how to complete Team Affinity Season 2 without Showdown. Drop a like if you guys are excited, man. If you guys have not clicked that subscribe button yet, please consider doing so. We're on the road to 1,500 subs, so please be the cool guy, girl, that helps us get there. I believe we're about 40 subs away, man. So like I said, if you guys like daily MLB The Show content in your inbox every single day, I'm going to be your guy. But before we get into the video, I want to give today's shout out to my boy Wyatt. Your comments on screen, bro. I appreciate you for being the first person to comment on last video. So if you guys want to be like my boy Wyatt, you guys got to be the first person to comment on the video. Now, whoever comments first, that's who's going to be getting the shout out. And this is going to be going on every single video. So I encourage you guys to rush to the videos, drop a like and drop a comment if you guys want to be like my boy Wyatt and get a shout out in next video. But without further ado, man, let's get right into today's video. So we're going to be showing you guys how to complete Team Affinity Season 2 without Showdown. For this example, we're going to be using the NL East. Now, I'm going to be throwing up a tweet on your screen right now. Shout out to my boy Mills Twitch. This guy, once I seen this tweet, I'm just like, yo, this is literally the best way to complete Team Affinity without the use of Showdown. I have my own little method right here on my sticky note, but his method is just 100 times better than mine. So I have to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to my boy Mills Twitch. I'm going to link everything that needs to be linked for him down in the description. Go give that man a follow, man, because he came out with this guide. And I'm like, I got to turn this into a YouTube video. So let's go through his guide. So this is how he breaks it down. We get 10 Team Affinity points for collections. Now, this is pretty simple. We just got to collect 20 players. Get that done. You guys probably should already have that. Now, we get another 10 Team Affinity points through moments. The hardest moment, I believe, is probably going to be strike out 8 batters. It is on veteran difficulty, so that one might take a little bit of time. And then next, we get 60 points for exchanges. He says it's roughly around 15,000 using MLB The Show Zone. So if you guys have not used MLB The Show Zone, what that basically is it's this website that just tells you each card's exchange value, the best cards to select for the exchange value. They tell you the best cards to invest into, how to flip. It's a really dope website, man, so I highly encourage you guys to go check it out. I haven't personally used it, but I've checked it out and I'm like, yo, this is actually pretty, useful. So you get 60 for the exchanges, and this is what he's talking about. The NL East, NL East 1, 2, 3, and 4. So obviously 4 is 150,000 exchange value. You get 30 Team Affinity points for that. For number 3, it's 75,000 exchange value. You get 15 for that. For 2, it's 50,000 exchange value and get 10 Team Affinity points for that. And then for the first tier, it's 25,000 exchange value and you get 5 points for that. So that's how that man came up with the 60 points. So remember, we're at 60 plus 10 plus 10. That's 80 out of the 150 needed to complete. So let's go on to the next one. It says we need 20 low diamond. You get 20 points for the low diamond mission. So this is what he's talking about. The missions, the low diamond ones are the first 5 missions right after the repeatable ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with the Warren span, we got to tally 8 strikeouts, and this can be done offline. You guys don't need to hop online to get this done. You guys can go be playing the play versus CPU on rookies. Probably be the easiest way to go get this done. And obviously, like he put it in. I'm telling you guys, this guide is amazing because he put it in order for you guys. You get collections, you get moments done. You guys should be having about 1 or 2 of these NL East packs, which means you guys should be having 1 or 2 of those cards, and you guys can get these missions done as well as you're going along with it, man. So like I said, the Warren span, you got to tally 8 strikeouts. With Juan Pierre, you got to get 6 hits. Another 6 hits with Ahmed Rosario. Another 6 hits with Shane Victorino. And then 4 extra base hits with the Larry Walker. Each of them gives you 4 points each. And that's how he got the 20. So it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So if you do all that right now, we're at 100 points out of 150. Now, we're going to be moving on to Conquest. Conquest gets you 30 Team Affinity points, and he tells you right there, play all games on rookie to get low diamond and Team Affinity missions done. So what he's talking about, and this is where I'm going to fuse my method in with his method. The low diamond missions is what we just went over. The Warren span, the Juan Pierre, the Rosario, Shane Victorino, and the Larry Walker. Now, playing them on all rookie, that's going to be a little difficult, and it's going to take some time because obviously you got to have more fans than all the other strongholds, and that's going to take some time. But like I said, you're going to be doing Conquest. You're going to get those 30 points, and then you're going to be taking care of these missions. Now, my method when it fuses into this guy's method is I'm going to be talking about the plate appearances that you guys need to get done. So we need to get 100 total plate appearances, and we get 10 Team Affinity points each time we do this, and it's repeatable, and you don't have to do it online. It's all you could do: play versus CPU, events, extra innings, conquest. And then the other one too is, oh, this one's online, so we'll ignore that one. Okay, so just solely focusing on the 100 plate appearances. I'm sorry, I'm studying. It's a lot of information going in my head. So this is what my post-it note says. This is what I have written down: 27 plate appearances per 3 inning games. Technically, that is correct. You could get 4 at-bats with each player, maybe, if you just keep raking up runs. So that's my rough estimate. You're going to be getting 27 plate appearances per 3 innings. Now, if you guys do a 9-inning game, so let's say you do a play versus CPU on rookie and you play 9 innings, you could get a total of 81 plate appearances per that 9-inning game. That's just assuming you get 3 at-bats with each player. Now, if you get 4 at-bats, that's already pretty much, you would already get your 10 points. That would for sure cross over 100 plate appearances. Now, jumping into Conquest, there's 6 Conquest games. Now, how I came out with this other number: 162 total plate appearances for the 6 Conquest games. Now, each Conquest game is 3 innings, right? So remember, it's 3 innings. You get 27 plate appearances, times that by 6 games, and that's how I got 162 total plate appearances. Now, that's just a rough estimate. More than likely, you're going to get more because you're going to probably be getting like about 4 at-bats per player, maybe, especially if you guys are playing on rookie. Now, I know I threw a lot of numbers at you guys. Hopefully you guys follow along with that, but that's pretty much, that knocks out the Conquest part of him, what he says right there. And finally, on his list, he says 16 Team Affinity points through Team Affinity 2 players. 16 Team Affinity points for Team Affinity 2 players. What he means by this, guys, remember, everything's in order. So by this point, you guys should have 4 of these cards already. So if you guys have 4 of these cards, where he gets those 16 Team Affinity points is where he's talking about these missions. So whatever 4 cards you have, take care of those missions, and that's where he leaves off right there, where it says that leaves 4 points, no showdowns. So you should be at 146 points out of 150 points if you follow this guy's method. And in order to get those last 4 points, all you guys got to do is come do one of these repeatable missions: the strikeouts, the extra base hits, the hits online, the plate appearances. You guys just need 4 more points, and once you get that, you complete Team Affinity Season 2 for that division. What's good, guys? So while editing, I noticed I forgot to mention a couple things in regards to plate appearances. So in this example, in today's video, we did the NL East. So this is how it reads: tally plate appearances with Braves, Marlins, Nationals, Mets, and Philly players. So I would want to build a team using those types of players. I wouldn't want to put any Dodger players on there because I'm not going to be getting a plate appearances towards the NL East Team Affinity. So that's not what I want. And another thing I forgot to mention, so don't feel like playing versus CPU or the Conquest games is a waste of time, because remember, you guys are paralleling up the cards as well, especially the ones that you guys are close to getting a parallel 3, parallel 4. Just make sure you guys throw those cards in, and don't forget that you guys are paralleling up those cards, progressing through Team Affinity, and getting stubs and XP. So I thought I'd throw that in there because I don't think I made that too clear. So yeah, guys, I know that was a lot of information thrown at you guys. Hopefully you guys soaked it up. My best advice to you is just follow this man's tweet from top to bottom. I know I gave you guys some information about plate appearances. Hopefully that made sense to you guys. I just did the numbers for you. If you guys were confused about that, leave a comment or hit me up on Twitter. I will get back to you and clear that up for you. Any questions you have about that. But like I said, my best advice is to follow this man's tweet from top to bottom, and you guys will complete Team Affinity Season 2 without the use of Showdown. Obviously, this is taking the longer route. Showdown is still the fastest way to complete it because you get it done so quick. I know the missions are tedious. I've played it a couple times. I've got it done a couple times, but it's just, man, the missions are tedious. So showdowns are needed if you guys are trying to get it done fast, but if you guys want to get it done without showdowns, this is the best way to do it. But yeah, guys, so that's where I'm going to end today's video, man. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Now, once again, shout out to my boy Mills Twitch. I'm going to link his socials down in the description. Go give that man a follow. Thank this man because he literally saved all of us, especially to the people that are struggling with Team Affinity and don't want to do Showdown. He gave you guys the perfect guide to complete it without any showdowns. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you guys did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy, Jesse D123, and I'm out.